Hi everyone, I'm Tom from AdSignal. Thanks for coming. I'm going to talk to you about our Match product today, which is heavily integrated with StoreJ. And I'm going to walk you through the two big problems it solves. The first challenge is that we are all holding a heck of a lot of duplicate content. The BBC has 127 versions of the same episode of Dad's Army, so you're not alone. Match is the only thing that can find the 20 unique versions at the best quality, regardless of format, codec, and resolution, so that you're only holding what you need. So if you're only holding what you need, then you're only paying for what you need, you're only using Carbon for what you need, but you're also not relying on compression or decompression, so there's no additional processing or power requirements to that. We're also going to talk to you about how you can tag all of your content at a fraction of the cost in Carbon than how you are doing it today. So first off, the asset health side, which is also has the nickname of versionitis in the industry, which is all these duplicates. How are we doing that? So we're able to detect those duplicates, and the way we do this is we have a proprietary image and audio fingerprinting that's not AI, that's able to literally check frame by frame where the differences are between those pieces of content. We do this in the UK for Clearcast, the guys who approve the ads for TV. We're so accurate, we can tell people that have changed just the font on their terms and conditions, which they're not allowed to do. And find the really minor differences. At the end, I'm going to give you a bit of a demo of both the Match product and the comparison tool. So obviously you're storing less. If you're looking to migrate your content from on-prem storage into the cloud, such as StoreJ, then we can clean house first and ensure you're only paying to migrate the unique content. So here's some examples. This is actually taken from a 10-second ad. This frame is on screen for less than a second. And the first one has the rating of 15A. And the second one has the rating of 15. That's the kind of accuracy we're talking about. Those are two distinct assets. It's really important that you keep those separate, and that's what we do. I can't even read the text on the second one there, but we can do spot the difference even there. Again, because we're not relying on AI to detect it. So the process is super simple. Your DAM, your MAM, your workflow system of choice sends the content to us via an API. That API can be hosted in the same AZ as you, so there's no egress fees. And then we do our fingerprinting. That's our secret sauce. So we fingerprint every frame, every chunk of audio, and that allows us to tell the difference with that granular accuracy. And then we produce the asset health check. So for every asset, we'll tell you the identical and similar content, and you're able to perform a comparison tool on that, which can be embedded in your own tool or via our API, and we push that data back to your system so you can then action the decisioning off the back of it. On the AI side, AI is super expensive and always will be, and has a massive carbon impact and is the biggest threat to the planet right now. So we actually can find all of the unique content across all of your assets and only tag that. So you're increasing the granularity because we're checking every single frame, normally at least 25 frames a second, but we're reducing the AI cost in Carbon by about 75%. In a recent case study for one of our clients, we got an 80.4% reduction in AI usage, therefore AI cost in Carbon. So these are the headline stats that you should expect. And then the process is super simple. We take that in, we find all the unique content, as I said, and off we go. So unique frame groups. So without us, this is what it looks like. The AI will take out 1 frame a second. It has no concept of where the changes are. And you are left with these images down here that it will then generate data on, whether that's facial rec, object detection, whatever it is. It'll find that content for you, but there's a lot of duplicate stuff there. With us, regardless of where an image appears in the timeline, we find all of those unique assets. We extract just the unique stuff. We send that to whatever AI service you want to use, and we get that data back and apply it. So we're increasing granularity by 25%, but as I say, reducing the AI load by 75%. So if you've got a high action sequence in 1 second, you're not going to miss anything. If you are, unfortunately, in the user-generated content world, you may be aware of the TikTok issue, where people have been slicing in 1 or 2 frames of inappropriate content amongst kids' content. Well, we won't miss that, but we'll also save you the money on doing it in the first place. We do the same thing with AI, with audio. So rather than take all your audio and send it everywhere, we're able to identify where there's silence. Don't do anything with that. You're not going to get any results. We'll find where the duplicates are, cut those out. We'll find out where the speech is. Only send speech to text. Crazy, right? And then we find where the music is, and we only send that to music recognition. So although our fingerprint can tell us that it's there, we don't know what it is until we send it to the AI. And of course, we can customize it as well. So if you've got a custom image or audio AI that you want to use, anything can benefit from this. You can mix and match providers as well. We're integrated with all the big ones, but we have no problem integrating with someone else as well. They can all benefit from that dedupe rate. This is the kind of tags most people normally ask for, but as I say, it's completely optional what you want to look for. And the combined process is super simple from your point of view, which is you send us the asset via JSON REST API, which we're building a self-hosted version that you can deploy in your physical or local environment. We tag it, we do the fingerprinting as I mentioned before, and we're also doing the AI processing at the same time. And as that generated data is generated, it's pushed back to your system. We don't rely on any metadata. We're just looking at the essence of the content. So if you don't know what it is or you haven't tagged it, it doesn't matter to us. Also, if you send me an asset 6 months later, we don't need any queuing up. Match will automatically work out what it has seen before and work all of that out for you. So basically, Match produces a list of content. So this is taken from the recent Paramount show. And what Match has done here is it's found all of the other assets that are similar to it. So in this case, we've got a German, a Spanish, and an English version that are related to this Italian version. And if I click comparison here, what will happen is it'll give me a side-by-side version of the two that I'm looking at. And you can see here the green indicates on the visual that there's no differences to the visual, but on the audio side, it's full of orange and red where all the differences have occurred. And we've got that in the list view as well. So we can see that the audio tracks are different. It's a bit hard to show on the audio, so let me show on the video instead. I've got an example here where we have an advert for Sing2 and Gru, and we can see the audio is the same, but we've got these chunks of orange and red amongst the video. If I click on one of these with an internet connection, hopefully I'll come back. If I click on the red, it will come back with this segment here. So you can see this says in cinemas January 28th versus in cinemas Friday. So we've picked up that difference, and that's crucial. And you can spot check it and see what's what. So in the UK, every ad that goes on TV is cleared by Clearcast. We built and manage that product, and we're able to do minor differences like when people have changed just a font and terms and conditions, single digit of a phone number. If they've changed the volume, but they haven't changed the actual content of the audio, we actually detect that, but we can show that the audio content itself hasn't changed. Apologies about the Wi-Fi here, but that's what it looks like. And then we do the same thing with our Foresight product. We're actually working out which audience each piece of content is appropriate for. So we're digging into the changes and what they mean for the audience. That's it. There we go. Thank you very much.